AskReddit by Extreme Cum Master. What food do you swear people only pretend to like? Chitlings. My mom-in-law made some at my house, and it smelled like a grown man shitted all over my home and walls. I've heard it said that chitlins has a smell that gets in your soul. Cat food. I mean, come on, my cat can't like eating that every day. I think she's just being polite. That's why they always ask for food even when the bowl is still full. The meals I prepare for them. I cook for my dog. Cheap easy ego boost. Lutefisk. I only know this dish from King of the Hill. It wasn't me. It was the man with the terrible smell. Once upon a time I swore that salted licorice was the most vile thing ever to have graced our fair planet. However, about a year ago my wife made me try some, and much to my surprise, I liked it. I had a Norwegian flatmate that loved that stuff. I got used to it too. Kinda liked it. Then he got me to try this stuff called Turkish pepper. That's a line I won't cross again. My roomie be eating squid out a can. There's an emotional reaction to foods and other sensations that develops over time. Eventually, it gets to the point that the food, regardless of what's disgusting about it, makes you feel something enjoyable and pleasant. If I'd never eaten blue cheese before, I'd be disgusted by it now. But I unknowingly had some when I was 4 or 5 at a family Christmas party in a cheese bowl. When I eat blue cheese these days, it reminds me of warm happy Christmases of decades long ago. For those who don't think they like blue cheese, try Italian. Dolcelet. https://www.cheese.com/dolcelet/blue cheese. It's like a beginner blue cheese, milder. You might like it. That's how I got inducted into eating blue cheese. Fondant on like wedding cakes. Are fondant that? Gold leaf, need I say more? It has no real taste, it's there so that you can feel rich and entitled. I like a lot of stuff people are shitting on here, but I am in my 30s so I think tastes change as you get older. Love me some cheese that smells of feet, anchovies on pizza, and coffee strong enough that I see through time. I used to go crazy for gummies, especially the sour ones. Now I find sweet things a bit meh. I can take or leave it. But you'll have to prise a stinky cheese board out of my cold dead hands. Coffee so strong you can thread the needle of a running sewing machine. Paper straws. Unintended food. I hate when the paper straws get soggy and they get guillotined by the lid. Am dying inside. After scrolling through this thread, I'm starting to think there is something wrong with me because people are hating on a lot of my favorites. Just waiting now for someone to say licorice. Everybody else hating licorice means I get all of the black jelly beans. Life is good. Bitter gourds. My grandpa and dad grew up eating Karola sabzi ka lychee hai bhaji dart. I can't eat 2 mouthfuls. Even with chapati, rice and yogurt, the bitterness cuts right through. It's like if you took okra and dipped it in 2 hops. Tripe. The smell of it makes me gag. My dad loves it because his dad loved it. The buck stops here, tripe. Nah, I love it in pho and maybe crispy tripe tacos. Defending celery with my life RN. I eat celery sticks on their own. I like the crunch too. Circus peanuts. There's no way people are actually out there enjoying those things, but enough people pretend to keep them in business. I love circus peanuts, but also candy corn. So I'm probably not to be trusted. Slugs. Edit. I am so sorry. I meant snails. Not slugs. Edit the second. I see we have a highly defended culinary niche and I am willing to surrender. Please have mercy. Do not eat slugs. Seemingly some of them are deadly. Oddly enough, I am having so much fun reading through your responses and stories XD. People eat slugs? How the fuck can you like milk and water mixed? Wait until you figure out what most of milk consists of. Stevia. There's absolutely no way someone enjoys that aftertaste. It's a weird cult that I'm not willing to join and such a dominant flavor. I'm with you, but I just recently learned some people can't taste the aftertaste, you and I can, which helps explain a lot about its popularity. Edit. Wow. This blew up. Since a lot of people are bringing up the soapy cilantro aftertaste, I'll say I think the two situations sound similar, but I don't think they are directly related, because I don't taste soap and cilantro myself. Gefilte fish. All I think of is the outtakes of Rush Hour 2. Vodka. It tastes like the walls of a hospital. Yeah, but it doesn't lie to you. Ballot. My GFS family is Filipino and I tried this a few months ago. I'm a pretty adventurous eater, but the textures and visuals were just too much for me. Her mom ate hers and finished mine, lol, she loves it. Ass. Edit. I hate you all. Anytime I think of this, all I picture is the pork butts from cow and chicken. Caviar. It's so salty. Fun fact. Caviar. You're supposed to eat it with a spoon made of bone because using metal causes a chemical reaction, thereby altering the flavor. Or you can use your built-in bone spoons. Fingers. Nat https://en.m.wikipedia.org/wiki/nat%c5%8d. There was one Japanese restaurant in town that served this. They closed and I can't get it anymore. Any of those keto substitute foods. Use your imagination as much as you'd like, but lettuce wraps will never be as good as a real sandwich with bread. One time my mom made keto chocolate vanilla swirl brownies with unsweetened chocolate. You can imagine how it went. Extremely hoppy IPAs, if drinks can be included in the discussion. I enjoy bitterness in my beer, and I know there are some good IPAs out there, but it's gotten to the point that brewers seem to be competing with one another to see who can make the bitterest, most unappealing beers imaginable. They taste like earwax. I love IPAs, but I agree with you. Ever since they became trendy, there seems to be an influx small brewers that just want to capitalize on it by putting out cans called Hopsplosion XXX or Hops Face Fuck and completely forgetting that what makes a good IPA is how the bitterness balances with the other flavors of the beer. I want my IPA to have flavor, not punch me in the face. Edit. I'm seeing a lot of comments saying this trend ended years ago, but I also see a lot of commenters saying it's still going on and it's still true where they're getting their beer, so clearly it varies from place to place. All I know is my local beverage centers, bars, and grocery stores are, with a few exceptions, still heavily riding the hop train. I'm encouraged, however, to see maybe some light at the end of the tunnel.